What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the JuiceBox presented by Lock City. It's Claw here today, and hope you guys are all having a great weekend. Today we'll have episode number 85 of the JuiceBox with an outlook into the Sunday MLB slate. But before we get into it, just a reminder that you can join our premium tier Discord at wap.com/LockCity. For only $5 per month, this gets you access to every cheat sheet every day across all active major sports, access to premium picks from all 9 of our pro cappers, and tons of sports-specific and stat-specific data points on a daily basis to help you become a better sports bettor. That's wap.com/LockCity. Get instant access today for only 16 cents a day. All right, to recap yesterday's JuiceBox Lock of the day, the under in the Rangers-White Sox game, horrible read. We got to get back on track here with Sunday baseball. So let's get into it. First game of the day, we have the Guardians at the Tigers. Logan Allen versus Tarek Skubal. My favorite bet in this one would be Skubal over 7.5 strikeouts. The Guardians aren't really known as a team that strikes out a ton, but their splits are way worse to lefties, and the lineup they have in there is not great. Next up, we have the Orioles at the Red Sox. We have Dean Kremer versus Walker Buehler. Favorite bet in this one would probably be Walker Buehler over 4.5 strikeouts, and I would lean the Red Sox on the money line. Next up, we have the Brewers at the Pirates. Logan Henderson versus Bailey Falter. I would just take the Brewers on the money line here. Moving on. The Giants at the Nationals. Robbie Ray versus Michael Soroka. I think the Giants are like 7-1 or something in Robbie Ray starts. So I would like to kind of lean into that. The money line's pretty juicy. That's minus 162, but I think they win. I'm not really sure if Robbie Ray's going to get his strikeouts or not. The Nationals don't really strike out much, but I would lean the Giants on the money line. Next up, we have the Cubs at the Reds. Ben Brown versus Nick Lodolo. I would probably lean the Cubs here. I also think that we could get some runs here. I think this is a good spot for an over as well. Next up, we have the Blue Jays at the Rays. Chris Bassett versus Ryan Pepioit. The Rays are looking to sweep the Blue Jays here. I don't really like either of these teams. Bassett's been pretty rough lately, but his numbers on the year are pretty good. He's 4-2 with a 2.83 ERA. Pepioit 2-5 with a 3.99 ERA. I can never figure out either of these teams, but I'd probably lean the Blue Jays not to get swept. Next up, we have the Royals at the Twins. Chris Bubich versus Bailey Obear. Obear has been really solid lately. He's 4-1 with a 3.72 ERA. Bubich 5-2, 1.47 ERA. The Twins' splits are also slightly worse to lefties. My favorite bet in this one would be the under 8. I think that Chris Bubich over strikeouts could be a good look. He's cleared this line in like 6 of his last 8 starts, but Twins haven't been striking out that much lately. Next up, Mariners at the Astros. Luis Castillo versus Colton Gordon. Favorite bets in this one would be Colton Gordon over strikeouts. Over 4.5, you can get at minus 110. He just got 7 versus the Rays, and the Mariners sneakily have been a top 5 K team versus lefties in the last 2 weeks. Moving on, we have the Rangers at the White Sox. Patrick Corbin versus Davis Martin. And we're going to actually come back to this one again for the JuiceBox Lock of the day. But moving on, we have the Diamondbacks at the Cardinals. We have Brandon Pfaadt versus Sonny Gray. The Cardinals are looking to get the sweep here with Gray on the mound. I actually think that the Diamondbacks can pull this one out here. Pfaadt, he's been really good this year. He's 7-3 with a 3.81 ERA. I would lean the Diamondbacks on the money line here, plus 105. Next up, we have the Yankees at the Rockies. Will Warren versus Antonio Senzatella. Judge has gone deep in both games so far in Coors. Can he go 3 for 3? With Senzatella on the mound, probably a good look. It's plus 140 right now for him to go deep. But my favorite bet in this one, outside of the Yankees winning, would be Will Warren over 6.5 strikeouts. That's plus 100 on DraftKings and FanDuel right now. Warren, he's been really good lately, and the Rockies, they strike out a ton. To be exact, Warren has hit this K line in 4 straight games. He went 8, 7, 9, 10. Now he gets the best matchup he's had all year. Take him out to get over 6.5. Moving on, we have the Phillies at the Athletics. The A's are looking to avoid losing 12 in a row here. On the other hand, the Phillies are streaking in the other way. They've won like 9 in a row. So I think we just keep riding the streaks here. Luzardo he's been great this year. 5-0, the 1.95 ERA. Hoagland, on the other hand, 1-2, 5.06 ERA. I think the Phillies will be able to get to him today. Phillies are a good parlay piece, or you could probably play the run line too, at minus 1.5. Next up, we have the Marlins at the Angels. Edward Cabrera versus Kyle Hendricks. The Angels just lost last night after they were on like their own 8-game winning streak. Now they get to face Edward Cabrera. He might get his strikeouts in this one, but Edward Cabrera is 0-1 with a 5.5 ERA. Hendricks 2-5, 5.32 ERA. I think my favorite bet in this one would just be to over 9. I don't really trust either of these pitchers to be able to slow the other team down. Next up, we have the Padres at the Braves. Dylan Cease versus Spencer Schwellenbach. Rubber game of this series here. Acuna's hit a homer in each of the last 2 games. With Cease on the mound, I won't be shocked if he goes 3 for 3. But I'd probably lean the Braves at home here. They seem to be a different team when Acuna is on the field. And the Sunday night baseball game tonight, we got the Dodgers at the Mets. Landon Knack versus Kodai Senga. I would lean the Mets on the money line. Knack, kind of tough to back him. He's 2-1 with a 6.17 ERA. Senga hasn't gotten in too much run support, but he is 4-3 with a 1.43 ERA. I know it's the Dodgers. It's a tough matchup, but the pitching advantage is definitely in favor of the Mets here. So I'd lean them on the money line. But going to the JuiceBox Lock of the day, we're going to go to the White Sox and Rangers game again. The Rangers have now lost 6 in a row, looking to avoid the sweep here at the White Sox. And I think they get it done. We're going to take the Rangers on the money line here. It's minus 125 on DraftKings. We're gonna back Patrick Corbin. He's been pretty solid this year. 3-3 with a 3.59 ERA, and We saw the Rangers bats finally show a little bit of life yesterday, scoring 5 runs. The bullpen imploded yesterday, allowing 8 earned runs. So I think that on the other hand, we have Davis Martin starting. He's 2-5, 3.49 ERA. Recently, he's been pretty good as well recently. But in his starts, the White Sox have not given him much run support, and they're only 2-8 overall in his starts this year. Corbin, on the other hand, he's looked like a different guy. He's been able to give them length this year, and I think he's going to be able to hold this White Sox lineup down here. The White Sox, they're still a bottom 10 team in average OBP, OPS, and WRC plus versus left-handed pitching. So I think Corbin gets them back on track here. Take the Rangers on the money line, -125, and let's cash. And we'll see you all here again tomorrow. Peace.